I'm Frank Fu. I'm founder of Fu and Co. And I also do graphic design. So within the Fu and Co ecosystem, I do graphic design, and I also have a focus in fashion, technology, and smartwear.
And where did your passion for design begin?
So my passion started early on, really when I was like 8 or 9. I've always had an interest for design, and I've always had an interest for architecture, especially. So I would design like architectural buildings. I would design clothing as well to go with the buildings that I would design, and from there, that's how I would kind of start my passion. And when I got to school, I realized that I really like the design aspect in terms of the clothing aspect in conjunction with the architecture. So I kind of merged the two together, and then I started 3D printing and laser cutting pieces. So then all of my fashion pieces were pretty architectural.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks.
What would you consider your greatest failure, and what did you learn from it?
I think my greatest failure was lack of focus in terms of the educational aspect. So because of all the things that I was doing, like teaching at Metro and teaching at DoSpace and OPS a little bit, and then also doing my fashion and architecture and all this other stuff, focusing on the educational part, so focusing on school, like high school and stuff, that was a little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging, especially when it came to like tests and studying and stuff like that, because I was so occupied with other things. I think one of the things that I'll change, or one of the things that I can learn from it, is to kind of have more time for education in college, and kind of dedicate more time to getting my degree. Although I did graduate from Metro, I think in May as well. So I have an architectural degree right now. I'm just switching it to another college to get an advanced bachelor's.
And last question, what
Yeah.
are your future plans for Fu and Co?
My future plans for Fu and Co is, would be kind of just developing the company. I have an office in Chicago, so continuing to develop my brand and my company through in Chicago, and also making more connections in the city. I think the city has a lot of opportunities, and I think with my graphic design background, I can make a lot of connections that way, and also with my fashion background, I can also kind of adapt to a different group of people and make connections that way.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
That's all we needed.
All right.